Have you ever thought that one day it might be possible to design your own children? Well, this sci-fi pipe dream might soon become a reality. Genetic engineering is a relatively new and exciting technology in science. It's the process where scientists manipulate embryonic DNA to get desirable or physical traits within humans, such as eye color, height, and even intellect. While this is a very new and exciting technology, it's under very hot ethical debate. On one hand, you can use genetic engineering to weed out genetic diseases in the population, make people more healthy, and even make more beautiful children. But this creates a skewed standard of beauty, in which health becomes a new standard and beauty becomes a new standard, and this might create a new race of superhumans that will leave all of us normal people in the dust. Also, cost might be a limiting factor in who can afford to make designer babies. In fact, testing on human embryos is under hot debate currently, when a lot of scientists now use embryos for stem cell research. But there's a 15-day limit for how long scientists can research on those embryos. After 15 days after that embryo is conceived and creates a new life, after 15 days, they can no longer research because it's unethical, and the area between human life and consciousness becomes skewed, and there's a gray area. So overall, genetic engineering might be a new and exciting technology, but we should consider the ethics behind designer babies.
Okay, Ella, how was that?
Oh, it's good. I'm kind of nervous and I tend not to do that well when I don't have really detailed notes, but I think this is a good challenge for me because obviously you can't write out a whole speech in 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, okay. All right. How do you feel about it? Would you do it? If you had the money and the inclination, what would you do? What would you change? What would you create?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I think, currently, I probably should have said this in my speech, but even so, right now we have a degree of ways that we can edit our children in the sense of, sometimes pregnant women can get tests done to see if their baby has Down syndrome or other genetic diseases, and then you have to make the decision whether or not to keep the child, which is a whole ethical debate in and of itself. So I don't know what I would do if I could change. I think it would depend on the status quo, if that were a normal thing in society. Because on one hand, if you were the only one doing it, I think I would feel maybe too powerful ethically, but if everyone was doing it, wouldn't you want your children to be just as successful as the rest of the population? If you have this modified, super population of humans, you would want I assume you would want your offspring to do, to be competitive.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Audience, anybody? Questions from the audience?
Couldn't even tell. I didn't even know that was an impromptu speech. Yeah, afterwards I was I thought it was an informative, and I was like, oh, that was kind of short. But then I looked up, and I was like, oh, it's informative.
Symphony, tennis shoes, and genetic engineering.
Okay, teammates, if you could please offer some feedback.
So for content, I thought it was really cool. Obviously you didn't get to choose your topic, but you seem super interested in it, and you seem to already know your background information on it, and just they were saying I totally forgot for a second that it was an impromptu speech. I was like, wow, she seems like she had 3 days to just do a bunch of research. So I thought it was really good content.
Your delivery, I could tell you were a little bit more nervous this time, because you had no time to prepare at all. But when you delivered your your evidence that you had, you looked confident. Maybe incorporating a story or something would help.
Yeah, I tried to talk about the 15-day thing as a story, but that wasn't really a story.
Yeah, it seemed almost a little bit too formal, and I wish we would have done that, but no.
So I'd say your structure is pretty good because you clearly define what you're talking about at the beginning and then weighed the pros and cons of it. But I would just say make your transitions a little bit clearer, which probably just because you were nervous. But overall, I'd say it was really good.
Okay. Ella, of those three, I don't know if I would necessarily pick that one.